Hello, gamers. So I know I've been really busy lately, but I wanted to talk a little bit about Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duel, because I got into the closed beta, which I have been really enjoying. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that, do kind of a review, I guess. Um, so I do have some gameplay footage in the background behind me, but it's it's gonna go by really fast because I had the duel on double speed. But so Cross Duel is it's very different from the normal card game. Um, if you've played any of the PlayStation games like Duelist of the Roses, Forbidden Memories, Capsule Monsters, Coliseum, particularly Catmon and Duelist of the Roses, this will probably be a bit familiar to you. Um, Instead of traditional duels, it's almost kind of a board game with four players set up in a cross position, as you can see behind me. Um, so you have a 20 card deck with no duplicate cards, which is very interesting. I'm not really sure what's up with that rule, but that is a thing. Um, and the duel is divided up into the main phase and the battle phase. During your main phase, you get to set your trap cards and summon your monsters, and you can, for some reason, tribute summon on the same turn that you summon the monster that you're using as tribute material, which is weird. But again, I don't know. Um, so then during the battle phase, the monsters move across these different lanes to try to attack other players. And when two monsters meet, they battle, obviously, and damage is subtracted not from your life points, but it is subtracted from both monsters' stats. So, like, if Dark Magician goes up against Blue Eyes White Dragon, then Dark Magician gets destroyed and Blue Eyes White Dragon is left with 500 attack. So, let me look at my notes here. Sorry, my brain's a bit fried today. So you don't take damage when a monster in attack position is destroyed. So it almost doesn't seem that much different from defense position, but in attack position, your monster can move, and in defense, it can't. And then also during the battle phase, when you activate spell cards. So the interesting thing, right now they don't have a lot of cards because, obviously it's still in beta, so it's very bare bones. It's mostly just protagonist cards. But the interesting thing is that cards have, like, skill trees. So you can unlock different skills for your monsters, and then pick which ones you want to apply to them. So for example, you might apply a skill that increases their attack, or Dark Magician has one that when you activate a spell card, it deals, I think it's 300 damage to every other player, which is it's very, if you know me, you'll know I am a big fan of Dark Eradicator Warlock, and that's basically his effect in the TCG. So I'm very fond of this skill for Dark Magician. So basically, yeah, they move across the board and try to attack each other, and the game ends either at 8 turns or when one person loses all of their life points. And when you deal damage to another player, you gain life points as well, which is very interesting. And so then at the end of the game, you're ranked based on how many life points you have left. So, if you have more than anybody else, then you're in first place, and if you have none, you're in last place, Currently, there's the, like, player versus player matches, which are every man for himself. There's the CPU matches, which you can see behind me here, which is you and a partner character versus 2 other characters. And then there's gonna be a co-op mode added tomorrow, I believe, so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be really interesting. Other things about the game, let's see. So they've got they're using those same sprites they've been using for, like, every Yu-Gi-Oh game since, like, 2015. But they added, I think they seem to have put them through Live 2D. So the characters like move and talk and stuff, which is very fun. And you can set a partner character who will talk with you in battle and also on the menu. I have mine set to Yusei for the menu right now. I love, he's just so nice to me. I love him so much. And when I log in the morning, he says something like, good morning. Not a morning person, huh? I'll pour a cup of coffee for you and a cup of milk for me. I find this funnier than I should. I'm a big fan of the Yusei milk joke. I'm sorry. But it's very fun, and you can level up their trust, and they have different voice lines and such. Let's see, what else? So it is a gacha game. I hate gacha games. I'm kind of morally opposed to them for a lot of reasons. So I don't normally promote them. You know, this is Yu-Gi-Oh, so it's kind of an exception, but I don't like gachas. Currently, because it's in beta, there are no actual paid content. It's all just in-game currency. But obviously, I mean, I expect that to change when it goes out of beta. But you can actually, if you get duplicate cards, because like I said, it's you can't have more than one of the same card in a deck for some reason. But if you get duplicates, you can actually trade them for other cards. Not with other players, but there's like a trade-in shop thing. So which is good. It's a lot better than Duel Links. I mean, like, the ticket system in Duel Links is okay, but this is just, you can just straight up get, like, whatever card. It's like, oh, you haven't pulled Dark Magician Girl, and you want Dark Magician Girl, you can go trade in your other fucking SR or whatever rarity she is, I don't remember. So there's that. That's definitely a good thing. I'm hoping that'll kind of ease the gacha pain. Let's see. What else? Oh, so currently there's only content for up to, Zexal, but it looks like they're going to be representing every single Yu-Gi-Oh series, like everything up through 7s, which is really cool, and I'm really looking forward to that. There's not a lot of characters right now because, again, you know, it's still in beta. But I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they add in the future. So overall, I've genuinely been really enjoying this. The format, you know, it's different, but I love the versatility of, like, the skill tree thing is really cool. And I love interacting with the characters. This is just, like, a very convoluted Yu-Gi-Oh! Friendship simulator to me. I've been loving it so much. But yeah, so I think that's about all I have to say on it. I'm definitely really glad that I got to participate in the beta. I'm very much looking forward to when it's out of beta, when it has more features, and when other people can play. I definitely, you know, it's not going to be for everybody, I will admit that. It's very, very different from the traditional Yu-Gi-Oh! Format, so if that's something that you're looking for, this is not the game for you. But if you're someone who enjoyed things like Duelist of the Roses, or if, in general, if you're someone who's looking for, you know, if you like Yu-Gi-Oh, but you want to try kind of a different sort of game, you know, give it a try. It's definitely fun. So yeah. Yeah. Good game. I'm definitely looking forward to the full release, and I hope you are too.